Okay, that's like me asking you, if you streaked through the Wolf Chase parking lot, would you hide your clothes in the bushes or in your car? And it's just like, Hey everybody, I'm Tiffany Bridgeforth.
And I'm Robinson Bridgeforth.
And this is Bridgeforth After Bedtime. And of course, it's been all over the internet today what we have to talk about.
All over.
Yeah, so we are just adding in our 2 cents because we can. And
it's free country.
Yeah. If you've been under a rock, basically, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Dog doo-doo out this man.
Robinson has seen it. I have not, because it was so cringy, like the first 2 seconds, because I saw the headline and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not on social media that much anyway. So my sister actually called me and told me about it, sent me the article. I'm like watching 2 seconds in and I'm like, I'm gonna wait. So I have not seen this, but we have it pulled up.
It's a tough one.
Because I want to actually see it and not just like the fallout of what people have to say afterward.
So this is going to be her first time. This reaction will be 1,000% real. Looking forward to the facial expressions you make, if you make any. We'll see.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, Richard.
Wow. I mean, he socked him. Man.
Yep.
It's just like a trip. It to me, honestly, it is worse than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Like when I was seeing slap, I'm gonna be so honest with you, I thought it was like something like off of Boondocks.
Pimp named Slickback.
Yeah, that's the kind of slap that I was expecting. That was some real life Law and Order SVU pimp slap.
That was some. So now you see.
He liked this because I had already formed an opinion before watching the raw video.
Now you see.
Oh, whoopsie daisy. But honestly, what else do you say after getting hit like that? Like, the only other alternative that I could see is if y'all scrapping right there on lap.
To fight.
So
that's exactly in regards to this, and in regards to Chris, you gotta commend this dude on how he held his composure throughout all of that stuff.
He did.
Yeah.
I agree. That was the best way to handle it, because the alternative would have been
oh Lord.
You can't hit him back. You can't even hit him back because now you are brawling. It's because nobody's gonna stop at that point.
Oh yeah, because it could have gone left really, 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 really quick.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane jump. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I'm going to, okay?
I don't know if there was something that happened before the show. I don't know if he's like, oh, let me handle this now, because if I ignore it, then I'm going to be somebody going to have a talk with me about it later. Number one, you shouldn't be putting your hands on anybody. Violence is not the answer in this case. Violence is not the answer in this case. But my whole thing on it was, from Will's perspective, Chris Rock insulted his wife. So I feel that insult should be equally matched. in that all that shouting he was doing out in the audience, that's what walking up there should have been. When Kanye got up on stage and said what he needed to say. But just as easily as Kanye got up on that stage and took away the mic and said what he needed to say, Will could have gone up with that same kind of energy, gone up there, took the mic, said, hey, keep my wife's name out your mouth, said that, and returned to his seat. That is an equal response to me to what Chris Rock said.
If I'm Will, I know you said match it with that same, that same energy, my way would have just, I would have walked up and just been like, hey man, keep my wife's name out your bleeping mouth. Okay. Like this is something sensitive, chill out. And like what I've said before, we got different views on it, but I'm like, the audience ain't even gotta know what I just said to you. It ain't gotta be in the mic. I just need you to know, like, don't cross that line. And then you go and step over that line. Like what Charlie Murphy said, you become a habitual line stepper. Like, then bro, like, we might have a problem.
I do disagree with the one-on-one. If you're gonna embarrass me on a large scale in public, then my response is about to be large scale in public. I personally feel grossed out when I see somebody go hard on somebody on social media, but then apologize one-on-one. I think that is super gross for anybody who's the victim in that situation. It's a raw deal for them because they're being embarrassed in public, they're being disrespected in public, they're being insulted in public. But this person can go one-on-one, like be in the car or take them to the side and apologize. But all everyone else saw was, dang, this person said something horrible about this person in front of all of us, and that's it. They don't see the one-on-one thing.
Man, then therein is that other stuff, and which everybody is talking about. It's like, so the joke is what set you off, or seeing her hurt after she has hurt you and couldn't even admit that she did it. That's the other side of this thing. Like, bruh, what?
I think that's a mess. If Will had not done anything, if he hadn't punched him, cursed him out, none, if he had just sat there and ate his food, what would have been in the blogs is Will Smith punked out again. And it's like, it's no pleasing people. So that's why at the end of the day, I'm like, if you felt insulted, again, shouldn't have done violence, but if you felt insulted, go ahead and respond on the same level as the insult. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for Will, it was a dang if you do, dang if you don't type of situation. However, it's like, now the man look crazy. Now everybody thinking about all the other stuff, the Jada stuff, the other family stuff, whatever. And now he looked crazy. Like, the fact that folks are like, he going through stuff. Like, they're already putting it out there that this man is like mentally not all the way balanced or that's gonna become the narrative. And to the point now, the Oscars, who he was like advocating for more representation, they condemning his actions and talking about like seeing if further actions need to be taken against this man. But
we know why they're doing that. But you know why they're doing that? Why they're condoning. First off, nobody about to sit up here and say, yeah, that pimp slap was warranted because violence is wrong. But two, they want to make sure that any other host they have in the future will feel safe to do that. It is all about like their opportunities. Oh, we condone this and we're seeing if more. Man. You know who else do that? HR. If you work somewhere and you complain about somebody, and it's a serious complaint, like it's looking like they about to get a lawsuit complaint, your HR will go so hard for you. What do you need? What can we do better? How do you want us to handle this? Because they are trying to cover their own butts.
No, I'm possibly on the surface.
What other cause?
But why would anybody else not feel safe? Like, I mean, that's the anyway.
They want to say like whatever actions led up to this happening are not going to be able to happen to the next person. Because also, it's kind of putting a little stank on the Oscars. People not wanting to be connected to some Jerry Springer looking stuff.
Okay, so this is what I say with it, and this is why I say this whole thing is off and it's felt odd, and I think it's just all ironic. I know there are no coincidences. Like, the Oscars talking about they ain't got no views, or like ain't nobody watching the Oscars. You get Chris Rock and Will Smith, two folks who were in whatever way connected to the Oscars in regards to there not being enough black representation. You got these two guys. They get up there 2022 fighting. Well, not necessarily fighting, but you got an altercation by the dude whose wife, him and his wife were just like, there's not enough black representation. Now all of a sudden, everybody's talking about the Oscars. Ratings are up. Oh, now Will Smith is crazy and we're gonna condemn him and folks want to take this man Oscar away. What? Like, it's like
the whole
game,
prove an example
the
thing.
Game, exactly. To prove an example out of the dude who was just advocating, and they get to
because he did it to another black
guy. Exactly.
Now they can be.
Ooh, I'm gonna say this before because I was about to go back to the whole August thing and the entanglement. So here go my thing. I cheat on you. You decide to stay with me. We go to some event. Some woman make a joke about my shoes, and I don't like them because I done had to get custom made shoes because of my bad feet. Not that my feet are bad. I'm just saying this. But she make a joke about my shoes and my bad feet, and I just start pouting. What you finna do?
Okay, a woman is saying this.
Yeah.
And she's making a joke about, okay, I'm
hurt.
You hurt? I'm immediately making a joke about her appearance.
You go up there?
Yeah. Have I done this? No, because everybody nice to you.
I'm just saying, we just playing the role.
Oh no. If she says something like, "Oh, I don't like your shoes," I'm like, I don't like your, and I can get really creative with how I can hurt people's feelings. I don't like your blah blah. Equal. I'm not about to fight her. No, I'm not. I've been saying this whole time, I would not. I would not. I don't agree with Will Hindu. That don't even make sense.
So you ain't gonna go up there and smack her?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Let me just strike all that. Hang up.
No.
I wonder if you're saying what I think you're saying. First off, would I look like going anywhere with you and you cheated? We not having breakfast, lunch, or dinner, nothing that unless it's to sign the papers.
But look, I'm just saying. I done cheated on you. I done made you look like boo-boo the goddamn fool.
That's not what Will did, though. He stayed. That's his fault. That's his fault for staying.
Right. So, like, somebody in our house that you permitted, I have done the worst act of betrayal and cheated on you with them. I won't even admit that I cheated. I will just say it's an entanglement. Everybody making memes about you. This is on a public scale because now we celebrities. But we big scale. Everybody knows us. Everybody making memes about you and all that stuff. Yeah, man. All right. So we get to this big event and all that stuff. And somebody makes a joke. It's not even about my entanglement with some underage person.
It's about your theoretical. It's a woman about your
it's about my shoes. What you finna do?
But here's the thing. If I was the type of Tiffany to be capable of forgiving you after cheating, then I don't know what that Tiffany gonna do. Because I can't even fathom staying through all of that,
Put yourself.
I can't say what that Tiffany would do. Because, okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna be real with Tiffany right here, who would not stay if you cheated. But if this Tiffany, for some reason, was like, oh, one freebie, and then that happened, first off,
It wasn't even one freebie. Because remember the whole thing with Tupac.
I am not gonna approach it at all. And when we get in the car, I'm having to talk with you about you need to just accept the comedians say a lot of stuff.
Oh!
But that's like,
Oh!
but that's so sad because that's also, you cheat, I'm not in love anymore.
Baby.
Okay, that's like me asking you, if you streaked through the Wolf Chase parking lot, would you hide your clothes in the bushes or in your car? And it's just like, but why would I be streaking? And that's how I feel like, why would I be with somebody who cheated? There you go.
She don't want to say she wouldn't slap this girl. That's all this is. That's all this is.
I wouldn't even be there.
Right? Exactly. This stuff don't make sense. That's the whole thing. It's
but
like
no, because
it don't make sense.
For some people, that is not a hard limit. Like cheating, physical and emotional abuse are my no.
Let me just put it like this. It's just.
But for some people, it's not.
It's just super crazy, and it's like that, and that's why I say it's probably a boiling point, or was the boiling point for Will, because from my perspective and other folks I have seen, think in a similar fashion, where it's just like, bro, for real, like I understand that Jada was hurt. Mm-hmm. And her feelings were hurt. Mm-hmm. But the thing that made you haul off and smack another man, whether it was on live TV or off camera, the thing that made you do that was another man making a joke about your wife's situation with alopecia. Not any cheating, not any lack thereof of accountability.
You felt punked out, and now you're just waiting for another chance to show I ain't no punk.
And so, how about you, if you feel like you get punked out, how about you just start with just drawing hard lines in the sand? That was my
that looked like a real hard line across Chris Rock's face.
No, let's just love ourselves. Honestly love ourselves. So we can honestly love one another.
And watch your mouth.
Yeah, but that
This is love, kindness. I'm like, watch your mouth.
This for those who didn't know. Memphis in general, this is this.
This is this.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we will see you next time.
All right.